Here with Justin Harper, the Defenders' leading scorer in their loss to the Texas Legends. Harp, you've been up in the NBA for a little while now, and then out on the road with the Defenders. We don't really get to see you too much lately. First off, how was that 10-day experience with Philadelphia?
It was awesome. I'm grateful for every experience I get, and just the opportunity to show what I can do. Unfortunately, it was short-lived, and we played 3 games at home and then 3 on the road. And coincidentally, it just happened to be coming out west for a West Coast road trip with the Sixers, and the last game was versus the Lakers. So I didn't get a chance to play too much, but it's always a blessing to get called up. So I'm just working on the next one. But I'm here for now, and I'm just making the most of it.
Did you get any feedback from Philly when they were done with your 10-day?
A little bit, not too much. They're kind of in a situation where they're kind of making some changes. A lot of guys are injured, so I was able to come in, but they're trying to get a look at a couple other guys. So just to keep working, and I did a good job while I was there. It was a lot to pick up, obviously, but I did a pretty good job.
Now this team, the Defenders, they've been on a roll lately. They've already clinched a playoff spot. Was it kind of easy to transition back in, or was there any kind of turbulence there?
Always. I think it's always easy because of the way we play and kind of the chemistry that we built throughout the season. And obviously our core guys that played together last year, we're used to the postseason and making a deep run. So I think everybody's just kind of working the kinks out. We had a couple of changes. David obviously signing with the Lakers the rest of the year, and me coming back and new guys coming and going. So it's part of the D-League season. So I think we're just making adjustments.
Now taking a look at this game, not exactly as you guys wanted it to go. You led wire to wire for the first 3 quarters, and then that fourth quarter they outscored you by 13 and ended up winning. Where did you see the biggest flaw in that fourth?
Well, the fourth, we just couldn't lock in on defense. When we were able to make our big runs on them in the first half and kind of get that lead is when we were able to string some stops together and get out in the open court and do our thing. And that's when we're the most fun to watch. That's when we're the most successful. So, and down the stretch, we weren't executing and we weren't getting the necessary stops. And you can't sleep on a team like Texas. They're very talented, and we kind of fell asleep for a hot second, and they started to get rolling tonight.
Last thing for you, Harp, going back to David Nwaba, who just signed that multi-year contract with the Lakers. For him, the Lakers have been super complimentary about his defense, and you've seen it in practice, in games. Up close, what exactly does he do well?
I think he's like a ton of energy. He's just a big load of energy on both ends of the floor. It's like so refreshing to play with him because he's never going to complain about anything. He's always going to give you 100%, 150%. And he just seems to never get tired. I feel like the Lakers could obviously use a player like him that doesn't really need the ball to have an impact on the game. He's gonna just move well without the ball, play hard on defense, guard the best guy if they need him to, and whatever they ask of him, I know that he'll do it. And excel at it. So I think that's why he's gonna be successful.
All right, Hart, appreciate you, man.
I appreciate it, Justin.